Well, in this video, we are going to be talking about the async await, and which is the last of the list while dealing with the asynchronous programming. And to be sincere, this async await help you work with asynchronous code to be able to a little bit work like a synchronous codes. So I believe this look confusing, but yes, asynchronous code are set to work like a synchronous one by using the async await. So if you check my own introduction to asynchronous programming, you understand what I'm saying more. So using the async await will force your asynchronous code to work a little bit like the synchronous code, and which is very, very important when you are dealing with some of the data out there. You don't want every data to be in a synchronous manner. You want them to work after one another. So let's say we have our index.html with this document type, and then we can just link our JavaScript file to it with let me say the third one, which is with source. And by just doing this, I can just do my app.js to link it properly and save. Make sure when anything you are doing, you are clicking on save, or else you are going to be finding a lot of error. You won't understand how it comes about. So I can just have a function here that say get data, and then so after having just a simple function here that say get data, as I mentioned, we are going to be dealing with async and await, right? So, and I believe async and await is usually wrapped within a function. So async await is wrapped within a function. Especially the async is wrapped outside a function, and then you before the function. Now we can just do async. You can see before the function, and then let's say a data, let's data equals to, we are going to be using the fetch method again, because most of the things we'll be doing during in backend is fetching data, accepting data and stuff. So let's fetch, and after I declared data, I said await, so it should await the fetch method. And I have my free API here, so let me copy this URL. I don't know if this also works. Trust me, I don't usually use free API. So, but sometimes if I'm doing tutorial like this, I just used to go and get some API to test what we are doing. Let's see now. Now I said await, this URL is very, very good, but it's totally fine. Great. So after awaiting the fetch method, so what next? Since we are using the async, we must definitely await something. We are awaiting the fetch method, so I can just say let result to be await. So this result also will await the fetch method from beginning. So let's say it's going to be await. So after awaiting the fetch, so that means after the fetch method has already completed, what do you want next? So the data, what are we going to do with the data? So I can say data.json. So result will be convert this data we're having to a JSON format. So after it's converted to a JSON format, what do you want to do with it? So I can just log out the data to my console, because to be sincere, that's what I think is best to do here right now. So console.log the results. So you fetch the data. After awaiting the fetch data, you turn the data into a JSON format and console log it. So I want to copy the path, and then I want to open up the browser and paste what I have in there. So, but after pasting, let me open up the console quickly so we can see if there's anything that's appearing. Oops, we don't have anything. Even the error is not showing. So maybe it's my network, I don't know. Maybe it's from the API, I actually don't know, but we are supposed to see something in there. So let me refresh one more time. It's still the same thing. Okay, great. So, but you can just see we have this method of wrapping the function with an async. So I want to just do try and catch. So maybe we could just see some error. So I want to wrap everything inside a try and catch method. Try and catch method. So let me indent this properly. It's not looking good. Oops. Okay. And after this, yes. So let's log the error if we have a particular error out there that's stopping our API from display anything inside our console. So let's check it out again. And then let me go to the browser and refresh. Oops, we still have nothing showing there. So maybe it's from my network, but generally you can see how the async method work. We wrap the function in an async, and then we are awaiting everything we are doing. So we await the fetch to fetch the data, and then we await it to turn it to JSON, and then we just console log the result we awaited. So this is the basic syntax of async await. See you in the next one. Bye bye.